patched up fences and wire, battery smoke curling around my hands, oil stains turn knuckles into truth, hammer echoes echo what my old man understands. Got that taste for turning scraps into miles, grew up on blue jays and blacktop trials. This old yard's my classroom, no lessons in vain. Socket singing glory in the static and the strain. I'm piecing together more than just a way to ride. Got a PhD in making something from the outside. Yeah, you can call me what you want, that's fine. You can call me what you want, and that's fine. Picked up math, not from books, but from balance and time. Swore by the creak of a lever from a broken line. Every strip bolt is just patience in disguise, and wisdom hard-earned is the only kind that never lies. Wind hums like a saw blade as the sun leans down. I measure life in pride, sweat, and stubborn towns. This old yard's my classroom, no lessons in vain. Sockets singing glory in the static and the strain. I'm piecing together more than just a way to ride. Got a PhD in making something from the outside. Yeah, you can call me what you want, that's fine. Built a crank from a swing set, welded hope on a dare, broke free axles, patched them up with a prayer, melted pop cans for bushes, made a starter out of 10, wrapped a shoelace around my time and got a spark again. Turned a busted radio into a midnight beacon call, fixed the brake with some wire, now she don't stall. Mapped the world by touch, blueprint etched in my mind. You don't see genius here, well you must be blind. Folks talk big degrees, but I don't need their pride. Calculating torque by the twitch in my side. Try me with your diagrams, I'll draw you a route from a lawnmower frame to rolling thunder, no doubt. Got an knack for seeing function in abandoned trash. My diploma's in grease, my signature splash. Might not get respect from men with money and ties, but out here what I fix is what survives. This old yard's my classroom, no lessons in vain. Sockets singing glory in the static and the strain. I'm piecing together more than just a way to ride. Got a PhD and making something from the outside. Yeah, you can call me what you want, that's fine. Just me and this old trope, dust on my boots. You fresh out the city, laughing at my roots. Front porch swinging, sun going down. You said you loved the peace you found. You wrinkle your nose in my John Deere head. Could you fall for a boy like that? You sip sweet tea slow, I kick gravel toes. You watch me and grin like you already know. Am I country for you? But all my bleeds too true. They're feeding the deal. Am I too country for you? I got callous hands, you paint your nails, your daddy owns stocks, knocked down hay. But you smile at my draw, tug on my shirt, like it don't matter where we came from first. You talk city plans, you roll your bright eyes. pretend. Oh, all for you. Now my cuts I pray you. Oh, blues on the front pew, raise my can to the moon. Am I too country for you? Baby, I'm rough, stubborn and proud, but my heart's wide open when you're around. If you needed me, I'd stay, I'd run. We still want this honest sun. Am I too country for you? Would you trade silk with dirt too? If you say it's true, I'll pitch country for you. It's me and you, moon up high. Guess I'm country till I die. Got my boots in the gravel and my hands on the wheel. Old Chevy ticking, counting down to the field. Folks in the bleachers, cooler ready to crack. Sun going down, paint's peeling off the track. Thunder in the clay, Saturday night's our way. Kick up the red dirt, burn the doubts away. Engines roaring loud. Money, but we sure raise some hell. Win or lose, don't matter, it's who stands and stays. Laughing ain't easy when you live this way. Thunder in the clay, Saturday night's our way. Kick up the red dirt, burn the doubts away. Engines roaring loud. Proud. Strip a ribbon in my pocket, luck from round after round. I still hear her call. truck pulled up, dust in the tailpipe, cooler on the seat, talking real quiet. Left my boots by the dock, water black, sky wide. Just this old Zepco, nothing else on my mind. Crickets sing, deep sigh. Just me and these crickets thinking clearer now. Nobody around, no showing out. Night slow crawling, Baba barely moving. Dog barking somewhere, ain't proving nothing. Old faded flannel moon shining half. Thought I'd hate the silence, I just laughed. For a while, I just laughed. Just me and these crickets thinking clearer now. Nobody around, no showing out. Folks in their offices never sit still, keeping count, getting moon, missing what's real. I ain't gotta run, no fight to win. Tie another hook, reel it all in. Oh, reel it in. Late night air sticks to my skin. Oh, breathe it all in. Got me back, it's thinking clearer now. Nobody around, no showing out. Boat rocks gentle, I close both eyes, lost in this moment. One more cast tonight. Yeah, one more, one more. Boot tractors in the driveway, coffee cooling on my hood, sun coming up slow like it always would. Mornings start with roosters, heavy boots and dust. Ain't much ever changing, work's the only thing I trust. Shirt sticking to my back, sweat rolling down the line. Neighbors wave from tractors, I just tip my brim in time. Radios crackling old stones, bumpers got a dented bend. Y'all can keep your corner offices, this is where I begin. Ain't got a white collar, just a sunburned neck. Hands ain't need nobody to impress y'all, talking big, but I won't taller yet. Pay my dues out here, soaking on his sweat. Can't help the way I stand, it's the ground I respect. Ain't got a wilder, just a sunburned neck. Pickup rattles down Main, dogs barking at the gate. Lunch is wrapped in paper, nothing fancy on the plate. Phone's got a crack, but hell, it still rings fine. Bet you trade your fancy suit for this peace of mind. Bonfire talk with neighbors, kids chasing in the yard. Laugh lines make me wealthy, never had to try too hard. Family comes together, learning all that I protect. Gonna pass along these calluses and all the time I spend. Ain't got a white collar, just a sunburned neck. Hands ain't need nobody to impress. I'm talking big, but I won't taller yet. Paid my dues out here, soaked in honest sweat. Can't help help the way I stand. It's the ground I respect. Ain't got a white collar, just a sunburned neck. Whoa, whoa, hey, let her ride, yeah, yeah. Got nothing to hide. Just a sunburned neck, hand stained deep, nobody to impress. Y'all talking big, but I walked hard, yeah. Paid my dues out here, soaked in orange sweat. Can't help the way I stand, it's the ground I respect. Ain't got a white collar, just a sunburned neck. Yeah. Pull up in boots, hat down low, bar stools, beat up seats, my throne. You roll your eyes, think I don't know, but I walk in proud, this is my home. Yeah, I'm a redneck, and I wear it well. Call me what you want, won't chase nobody else. Simple word, big pride, can't you tell? Yeah, I'm a redneck, and I wear it well. Old truck, window stuck, radio plays, calloused hands from long hard days. Laughed at for loving the sticks and clay, the small town roots that never wash away. Yeah, I'm a redneck, yeah, I live here. So the good looks up, the radio plays, got old towns from all hard days. Somewhere, big five, can't you tell? Yeah, I'm a redhead, yeah, I'm a redhead.
Straighten my faded tee, they judge me quick but don't see me. Grew up rough out by the creek, drag a line and find some peace. They might mock my way of talking, point and laugh about my walking. Grip runs thicker than TV shows, learn more living than 11 no. Got my mama's faith and my daddy's hat, work for every inch, imagine that. So go ahead, shout your names, your sneers, I'll toast my friends, we'll keep it here. With kindness counts in the fields of wide, no shame in dirt, no shame.
Don't change, just to please the crowd. My heart beats strong, head unbowed. Yeah, I'm a redneck, and I wear it well. Yeah, I'm a redneck, and I wear it well.
pits tossed by the fence. Red clay morning dust thick in my teeth. Creek bends, mayflies tired old. Every pothole tells a story. Map it out in my bones. Every pothole tells a story. Deep in roads I call home. Rusted tailgates still hanging on. Coors cans clatter the bed. Blue jeans faded, slow radio hum. Headlights cut through cornrows. Every pothole tells a story. Map it out in my bones. Every pothole tells a story. Deep in roads I call home. Bajo el sol, manos callosas, slowly fade. Sombras cortas, gritos de grillos, sabiduría, tierra en la piel. Every pothole tells a story. Map it out in my bones. Every pothole tells a story. Deep in roads I call home. City boys, quick to claim, learning better from a page. But gravel speaks, can't be taught. Lessons sink deep in rain. Grandson, grab your boots, son's barely rising. Coffee on the fire, old dog beside us. Truck rumbles down these back road bends. I know every dip, I know every bend. See that trail splitting the pine? That's a whitetail path, don't step in line. Keep your eyes sharp, quiet your talk. Yeah, every single twig says more than you thought. Loaded 243, breathe in deep. Watch the frost slide off the creek. Ain't just about the hunt you see, it's knowing when to stand, knowing when to let be. Learn to smell the coming rain, read the tracks, mind the grain. There's truth out here old as stone, taught by bark, taught by bone. What these words can teach you ain't in no book. Living slow, standing firm, giving more than I took. Wisdom deep in my blood, bow bow to the let's be swim by mud. Can teach you ain't in no book. Babe, ain't no book. Ain't no book.
Lessons in hush, lessons in trust, learning that luck is just working with dust. See me chasing wind, looking for sign, knowing these hills, cause these hills are mine. What these words can teach you ain't in no book. Living slow, standing firm, giving more than I took. Lick deep in my blood, bound by the rain, by swim, by mud. Can't teach you ain't in my book. Ain't in no book. Screen straight time for gold. Forget how it feels just to walk dirt roads. Son, what matters don't fit on a page. It's learning this timber age by age. Listen up now, take my hand. Right here's where you learn to stand. What these words can't teach you ain't in no book. Living slow, standing firm, giving more than I took. Beat the gym, my blood, my time in the rain, my skin, my blood. Ain't in no hits my back, chewing on lessons from a paper sack. Old stray dog, mud on the track, radio humming, not looking back. Screen porch swing, slow and loose, laughing at Sunday, running on juice. Neighbor sounds off about a better use. Let the fence lean, ain't much to lose. Ain't gonna change, not for you, not for fame. Ain't gonna change. My blood runs the same. Ain't gonna change. No, I ain't gonna change. Ragtag grip, warm plaid shirt, family flag tacked up, little bit of dirt. Friday comes, sunburned and burnt, hand-me-down whistling, still gotta learn. Tractor stalling, someone yells stop, pickups rolling, ice in the pipe. Tables crowded, talking non-stop, stubborn as a bull, always thinking top. Ain't gonna change, not for rain, not for blame. Ain't gonna change. Keep calling my name. Ain't gonna change. Still gonna change. Run right, mama's voice carried over the night. Lights in the kitchen, staying real bright, singing lines wrong, feels just right. They say move on, city on the brain, but this dirt's my vein, it's fighting my vein. Put it in song, keeping it plain, same face, same name. Ain't gonna change, ain't gonna change. Out here with the rain. Ain't gonna change. Ain't gonna change. Ain't gonna change. Ain't gonna change. in my boots when I walked in the bar. Pointed out the stains on this old shirt of mine. Said I drive too slow in a dusty old car. Told me my draw's like a crooked old pine. But the sawdust on my hands and sweat in my veins. Learned more from a creek than a book ever gave. Got scars on my knuckles and miles on my face. Yeah, I'm rough around the edges, but I ain't gonna change. Hear you talking, hear you yapping, oh, you never let it in. Keep on laughing, keep on clapping, go ahead, call me friend. Cause I ain't never been ashamed, never been. Oh, the mud on my name, oh, the dip in my chin. I ain't never been ashamed, I've never been. The callous hands and how hard I've been, no, I ain't never, oh, never been ashamed. Mama says, honey, let him run the mouse wild. Daddy just grins, takes a sip, tips his hat. Brothers got pickup beds, sisters got style. Neighbors wave from the porch and they're good with that. Got a flag in the yard, got a dog in my feet. If they wanna look down, well, I'll turn up the beat. Hear you talking, hear you yapping, oh, you never let it in. Keep on laughing, keep on clapping, come on, call me friend. Cause I ain't never been ashamed, never been. Oh, the mud on my name, oh, the dip in my chin. I ain't never been ashamed, never been. Of countless hands and how hard I've been, no, I ain't never been ashamed. My kin done planted every seed on this ridge. Taught me how to stand, how to give, how to live. Their words in my mouth, their blood in my grin. I was born for this place, I was built to fit in. I ain't never been ashamed, never been. Oh, the Lord on my name, oh, the dip in my chin. I ain't never been ashamed, never been. Calloused hands and how hard I've been. Oh, I ain't never been ashamed. Windows down, summer heat, truck bed full, back road seat. Six pack, sunburned Stetson polo. They all talk, but they don't know. Got dirt on my name, blood on my boots. Working all day in the worn out roots. Rust on metal, shirt torn clean, dust rolls heavy, washboard lean. They point and laugh, fine by me. Ain't ever tried to be what they wanna see. Got dirt on my name, mud on my boots. Working all day in my worn out roots. when I tip my cap, saying I'm stuck in the mud. Old truck rumbling up that lane, boots cage heavy with crud. You laugh at my draw, think I don't read, but you don't see what I know. I've lived these fields, I've paid and sweat. There's roots that I won't let go.
Yes, say it now.
We pass by heads high while you shake your head. Got dirt on our skin, got stories we bled. You call us backward, we call it home. Raising a glass to the proud and the known. Ain't much to you, but it's all that I own. You call us backward, we call it home. Hey, la 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 la. Mama's hands rough from the pans, laughter on the porch at dusk. Firefly spinning in the jar, chicken fried and a little bit of trust. Small town chatter rolling like thunder every Friday night. Ain't ashamed of where I'm from, come on in and get it right. Woo! Let 'em know. We lean and crack grill while you wonder why. Sunburn and stubborn, free as the sky. You call us backward, we call it home. Raising a glass to the proud and the known. Ain't much to you, but it's all that I own. You call us backward, we call it home. Oh, la, la, call it nothing, call it slow. The hearts beat strong where the wild grass grows. You call us backward, we call it home. Raising up glass to the proud and the known. Ain't much to you, but it's all that I own. You call us backward, we call it home. Wow. Oh, yeah, we call it home. 6 a.m., roll the door, wrenches clatter on the bench. Oil stains under my nails, radio spitting old Tom T. Hall. Carburetor breathing rough, sweat runs into my shirt. Easy to forget the world with my head under a hood. These calluses tell better stories than any book. Put my whole self in every scratch and every look. Hands gone for miles of work. These calluses tell better stories than any book. Knuckles busted on a bolt, solvent burns I can't scrub out. Coat patched at the elbow, sun straight in my eyes. Laughing with the old man, his advice a busted draw. Learn respect for metal and pride in standing tall. These calluses tell better stories than any book. Grease ground lines that nobody ever mistook. Held engines and regrets both tight. These calluses tell better stories than any book. Hot silent, past 7, sawdust settling on my boots. Lunchbox dented, beat to hell. Got a change for a 20. Light left on above the bay. Quiet kicks up my dust. Drove home with stained palms, but my heart stays in the shop. These cowards tell better stories than any book. All the scars and all the sweat, the time it took. Let me hold my head up high. These calluses tell better stories than any book. You say paper cuts are painful, but you never gripped a wrench. I'll trade Aint for busted knuckles, and know it's 1 cent. These cows tell better stories than any book. Every bruise and every laugh, all that I took. Turn the page with dirty hands. These calluses tell better stories than any book. Woke up this morning, busted knuckles and grease. Rust on my hands, ain't no sign of release. His backyard's full of busted hopes and junkyard finds, but I'm turning bolts, baby, see me crossing that line. Fenders dented up, bench seat tore and cracked. Ain't got a shine, just a bed full of scrap. Folks drive by slow, they don't dare to wait, but I'm out here every night trying to ride what I say. This old Chevy ain't the only thing I'm fixing up. Got my heart in the frame, my dreams in the trunk. Turn the key, hear it sputter, ain't ever giving up. Me and this heat, yeah, we're both getting tough. Neighbors shaking their heads, say, boy, what's the use? But there's grace in the struggle, sweat in the truth. My diploma's the stains on this white t-shirt, and the stories I carry in the oil in the dirt. One wiper's missing and the gas gauge is shot, but every new scar tells me just what I got. You laugh at the body, but you don't see the will, or the fire in my gut that refuses to chill. This old Chevy ain't the only thing I'm fixing up. Got my heart in the frame, my dreams in the trunk. Turn the key, hear it sputter, ain't ever giving up. Me and this heat, yeah, we're both getting tough. Some nights I wonder if it's all worth the fight, looking for answers in a porch bulb light. But then I see who I was, parked out in that dust, and know it's more than some paint turned to rust. This old Chevy ain't the only thing I'm fixing up. Had to tear myself down just to build back up. Turn the key, hear us roar, ain't ever giving up. Me and this heat, yeah, we're both getting tough. Yeah, me and this heat, we're both getting tough.
see these hands? Listen up, let me tell you.
Was it thrown from swinging fence posts in the mud? Line of grease that never quite dries up. Lost a nail fixing that's on Chevy back at Saint. You laughed a smile, it looks sound life, said it looks so rough. Bet you never patched your boots and knuckle down from my shit, but shit is coming over again. All you see is look, you see who I am, it's just some cooler white who walks pro. Said she told me the truth, ain't called me all the way to show every show I've ever sold. You call it rough, I call it pride, I can't help roll. These calluses tell my story line by line, and I ain't ashamed of what they show. From a stovetop flame, blistered palms from Haulin summer hay in the rain. Laugh around Friday nights, dirty and broke. You spent your summers in some air conditioned room. I spend my cake and sweat beneath the July moon. I carry lessons school books never wrote. Take a good look, can you see who I am? You count dollars. Every scar's a story that the silk suit crowd don't know. Harder truth for all the every stroll I've ever sold. You call it rough, I call it pride, I can't outgrow. These calluses tell my story line by line, and ain't ashamed of what they show. Plans, but my backbone never bent for a rich man's demand. Walk a mile in my boots, then we'll see where you stand. Every scar's a story that the silk suit crowd don't know. Harder and truth's a roll I've ever sold, I've ever sold. My story line by line, and I ain't ashamed of what they show. Clock on the wall, got that stubborn lean. Steel-toed boots where the oil's been lean. Monday's promise, another coffee stain. They talk about me, but I dig my lane. Cold shoulder from the boss in the yard, but every lineup leaves a mark. Let 'em laugh while I'm earning. Let 'em talk, I keep turning. These rough hands in a living proof. You start fires with honest truth. Saw them sideways looks at lunchtime rush. Radio static with the back door hush. I got grease and muscle tucked under my sleeve. Paycheck Friday ain't much, but it's me. washed in sweat on a cheap strip light. I never sleep easy, but I fight the fight. Let them laugh while I'm earning. Let them talk, I keep turning. These rough hands in the living proof. You start fires with honest truth. Fade away in smoke, but here I stand, never broke. What they call wrong, I call my own. Raise my voice, carry it home. Let them laugh while I'm earning. Let them talk, I keep turning. Fires with honest truth. Yeah, let them laugh. The sun comes up, I'm still here.
You roll up in your suit, smirking that city grin. Say you can't believe the place that I've been. Laughing at my boots kicked up on this tailgate. Raised right down here, you couldn't relate. You point to my truck all scraped and old. You say you traded in for something with more gold. You can keep your fancy back my mud-stained pride. Home's more than what's parked outside. Slinging mud with my can on these Friday nights. Worn flannels, worn hands under faded porch lights. All them jokes you crack about my hometown ways. Well, I'll take a slow sunrise over big city craze. I see how you look at the rust and dust, but this dirt is ours and that's good enough. Don't think for a second you're shaking my ground. I ain't leaving my family or this small town. And I love my now. Roll your eyes at my cap and my busted band. You wear ties and my Boston wrist clamp in my truck. But no view right now. Glass towers and skyline views, but nothing beats a field after summer rains through. You call it backwards, say my dreams are small, but my roots run deeper than your marble hall. I got friends to count and stories to tell. Bonfires burning hotter than your high-rise hotel. Ain't running nowhere 'cause the blood I found. You can laugh all you want, I won't back down. Bound up and out. Roll your eyes at my cap and my busted old van. You wear ties with skunk, but I know who I am. Maybe one day you'll see what I see. Out here living wild, proud and free under these wide open skies. It's where I belong. Only takes a look around to know you're wrong. Out of my truck with that rainbow, baby, you ride. Roll your eyes at my cap and my busted old. You wear ties, I wear scars from work. There's slammed at my truck.
I roll down the gravel, dust in my veins. Raised in the hard wind, sun soaks the stains. Never wore diamonds, just stubborn pride. You call it broken, to me it's just right. Found my fortune in scars and in sweat. All that I lost, I'm not bound to regret. Stealing my laughter, dirt under thumb. Homegrown defiance, beating my drum. You see a fool, never looking so clean, but I wear this badge, rough as it seems. Crown made of rust, I hold my head high. A throne in the backfield, no reason to lie. Whoa. Boots caked in old mud, shirt torn and frayed. Words never polished, never afraid. People may snicker, try to tear me down, but I stand taller, king without a town. Ain't chasing shimmer, find respect anywhere. Oh yeah, crown made to hold my head, crown made of rust, I hold my head high. A thorn in the backfield, no reason to lie. Gravel keeps time with my boots. Old window rattles with the radio humming midnight blues. Sockets and ratchets, a language I learned from my old man's hands. Moon's hanging low through the roll of smoke, dogs sleeping on the van. Red clay coat in my sleeves, oil mixing with worn callous skin. Waltzing with pistons beneath the longboat's hiss and spin. A camshaft symphony rings above crackle vinyl's tune. Every wrench I pulled, another lifetime passing through this room. These hands tell stories that money can't buy. Grease and memories fixing what time leaves behind. Turning the simple, the rust into something that shines. These hands tell stories you won't read in a line. Knuckles nicked by stubborn bolts, scars paint a line down my thumb. The engine turns over, echoes of laughter back when I was young. Coffee Chevy gone cold on the hood, headlights Play-Dohs on the wall. Cicadas calling out summer, I ain't in a hurry at all. Neighbors drive by with the questions, don't see what I see inside. Every broken axle's a secret, every dance a story to write. A photograph curling in the dash, they're teaching me not to fear the grind. Learn to listen past the engine to the beat in my own mind. These hands tell stories that money can't buy. Creasing memories, fixing what time leaves behind. Turning the simple, the rust into something that shines. These hands tell stories you won't read in a line. Still hear him laughing at midnight, teaching me all he knew. Son, it's not what you're fixing, but what fixing makes of you. Old tools keep secrets, fire burns under skin. I trade the world's hurry for peace found in you. My dreams through bump trees, said working again. These hair stories, see I've been it again. Road their miles of fortune, just quiet earned steam. Turning settler to sip for the water rusted summer high headphones. These hands tell stories you won't read in a line. On the wheel, dust on my boots, miles of fence line, sky for roofs. Cracked wood mailbox leans hard by the street. Pickup's been parked where the fields in Wyoming. Saturday morning, hear that engine start. County Fair, sunburn rebel at heart. These county lines know my name. Every creek bend, every stretch of clay. Raise a toast, set my claim. And these county lines know my name. Old dog barking somewhere down by the shed. Folks closing tabs at the place by the edge. Jaw marks and handshakes, boots pounding floor. Mama's old porch swing, I'll always want more. These county lines know my name. Every creek bend, every stretch of clay. Raise a toast, set my claim. These county lines know my name. Outsiders talk, boy, you ought to move on. But I carry these scars where I belong. Nodding my head at each slow rolling train, smiling out loud when they all know my name. These county lines know my name. Every creek bend, every stretch of clay. Raise a toast, set my claim. These Cadillacs